Hello babes, and welcome back to my channel. I'm actually really excited to do this video because I love getting artsy. I love doing DIYs and crafts. It's always been like a really big part of my life. If you've never watched one of my videos and you just stumbled upon this, welcome to my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you'd like to. Also give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoy it. If you guys want to stay in the loop with all of my brand new videos, click the bell and click all so you guys get notified for all of my brand new videos. Also, don't forget to follow me on IG. It is at @StephG_Macedo. It's been very trendy to have these very stone concrete vases. If you've been following my channel, you know my style is very minimalistic, but still with some comfort. Also a little bit of a contemporary kind of mix too in there. I have still yet to visit a Home Goods, I believe, in the States. I don't think I've been to one, and I don't know how because I've been there so many times. If I'm lucky, I come across some really nice vases at HomeSense, but that's where I find all of my vases and planters. I get so many questions. You're gonna want to wear a very like old tee or whatever it is that you don't mind getting paint on. My nails look horrible right now. I normally have long fake nails if you guys don't usually follow me. I don't really care because I'm doing my tie-dye pieces. I'm finishing those up so I can launch them on my website. If you guys have not checked out my website, make sure you guys do stephmacedo.com. I also have listed a few pieces from my wardrobe that I've sold as well, so I will be keeping up with that. I'll be listing new pieces as I go too, so if you want to check out my website, make sure you guys do. I'm like, you know what, since I'm gonna do this DIY, it's honestly best when you just have bare nails. You don't have to worry about getting your nails dirty. I like to get in there with my hands, whether I'm painting something, any type of art. I don't like to wear gloves and stuff like that. A true artiste just wants to get dirty. You're going to be transforming these vases that I got from HomeSense. Really cheap, you guys. $5.99 Canadian I paid for them, but so beautiful. These are both made in Spain, so I love that too, and they're also both made of recycled glass. So I'm also repurposing them again and using them for decor. But obviously this is not my color palette. I'm very black and white. I don't know if you guys can tell. You guys saw the before and after in that thumbnail and they look fire, right? Watch yourself. I'll show you guys a few that I have around my place, but they're really hard to come by at HomeSense. Actually, I looked on Google because I was trying to find like a primer for glass, because I was thinking, okay, well, glass is very like shiny and slippery. They were saying you don't need to prime glass as long as you can use a paint that says that it's for glass and multi-surface. Make sure you wipe clean your vases first. And I'm going to be using a garbage bag and also some green tape, which is very gentle on the surface, just to kind of put down something so you don't get your island dirty. Obviously your vases, so just go to your local decor store, Target, any thrift shops. Also pick up kitchen bowls. They're so super cute. If you like somewhere to like just drop in your keys or something when you come in the door. I was also thinking of doing like a bowl and kind of dressing it up and making it look kind of concrete stone-ish. You do it to kitchen flat plates and make like a decorative plate. The next thing you're gonna need is obviously paint. So I got my basics. Obviously there was barely, like, I feel like everybody's doing crafts right now because we're like, it's not like we're stuck at home, but we're still kind of stuck at home. So this one is by Craftsmart. These are all from Michael's, by the way, just in case, but just go to any like craft store. They're gonna have obviously anything for crafts. Multi-surface premium satin, so the mats were all out, which is fine. The other thing you guys can buy, which I didn't, like a finish sealer. It's basically like a spray sealer, or you guys can also get it in like a tub that will give you the finish that you want. So if you want a glossy, you can get a glossy sealer, a glossy finish. I'm not going to be sealing my vases. Not too worried about it, to be honest with you guys, because I'm not really touching these pieces. This color, which is sand gray, so it's a very light kind of dove gray. And then this one is by the same brand as this one, which is Craftsmart, and it's the color buff, which we already know is a beautiful beige. So this one is more like on the kind of buff beige side. I bought it to mix with other colors, so if I felt like they didn't have the perfect taupe, I knew I could warm up this one by using a little bit of the buff beige. I got black because I was like, you know what if I want to make like a darker gray taupe, you know what I'm saying, so you can always mix it. Also got this one. This one's called Shark. So this one is a very kind of dark charcoal kind of color. You are gonna want a brush. I already have one at home, but you see this one, how like the bristles are very dry. This will give you like a very kind of like rough brush texture, whereas one like this or one like this, see how they're more smooth, they're gonna give you more of a smooth finish. You can also buy sponges. These are really great for creating that very stone concrete kind of technique. This is just spackling, but you guys can just buy like plaster. But once it's dry, just add the color you want. This will really give you that stone kind of vibe too. This one is more of like a smooth sponge texture. You can also get little brushes if you want to do a vase where you add little details. I use this for my spackling. I didn't really get a metal one, but these are really great for like doing paintings, which I think I'm gonna do my own DIY paintings. So if you guys want me to film that, I can do that too. For when you're putting on the plaster, you can also put it on like this. Have a paper towel with a little bit of alcohol. I'm just using this to clean any oils. Art has always been very therapeutic. It's just really kind of calming to me. So hopefully this is a little bit relaxing for you guys watching this. I love watching DIYs and just people doing things because it's so relaxing. This vase over here, I want to do something different, you guys. The cool thing about this is that you can play around with it. I'm just gonna get in here and mix it up with my hands. This feels so good, you guys. It's going to put some right over top, and what the water is going to do is just allow us to kind of play around with it. It's already giving such a beautiful texture. If you guys are enjoying this video, give it a thumbs up so that I know you guys want to see more of these DIYs. For our second coat, I can tell that this satin finish is a lot more shiny than I thought. You can always repaint these. That's the beauty of this. The leftover white paint, obviously, so that we don't waste any paint, and it's not dry yet. A little bit of water down here because I want to try the baking soda method. It's supposed to make your paint turn into chalk paint and make it a little bit more on the matte side. So I also have some water on the side just in case the mixture gets a little bit too thick. I feel like it needs a hint of warmth, so I'm gonna add the buff. I add the slightest amount right now. It needed to be a tad bit more cream. So I'm just adding what I think of baking soda and mixing this in. You can already tell it almost looks like plaster already. Definitely going to need to mix more paint, and because this is a custom color, you do want to mix like a good amount so that you don't have to mix it again. I really enjoyed using the sponge, and that's the other thing I learned about this, is that I enjoyed, you can already see the difference in the color. Like you see how this one's much more like warm and inviting. Ooh, I actually like the brush strokes going down like this. See, this is why I love DIYs, because you just like learn so like many things and just try new things. Okay, this color is stunning. It's literally white and I'm like, this color is stunning. I felt like with the sponge, you really got a good like coat over top, but I also felt like with the sponge, it's just different than the brush because you got a different texture. So if you really want more of that textured look, you might want to go the sponge route, and then if you want more of a seamless look like what I'm doing right now, you might want to go with a brush. Ooh, this is cute. Hella making it like more of a chalky kind of finish. Beautiful. Texture that this ended up giving on here. Like it already gave it such a huge transformation, but I think I'm gonna do this one slightly on the taupey side. We are gonna be using the baking soda with this mixture too because it turned out so gorgeous on the other one and I still want that matte kind of look. But let me show you guys. Sand gray to add some gray in there to make it nice and cool too. And then I'm gonna be using this brush. Like 90% of these vases at HomeSense are like from Portugal and they're so beautiful. All of mine are all from Portugal. Actually test that out and see if we like that color. I'm thinking I want it just a tad bit more. Like this one, I'm obsessed. Okay, I think I like this color. It's more on the sandy, taupey kind of side. So we're gonna go ahead and paint. Happy with how they turned out, you guys. Like, oh my god, like I'm obsessed. It's so crazy how you can turn something that's $6 into looking like something you'd pay like $50-$60 for at a decor store. And as I was painting them, I'm like, I can't believe that this was blue and one of them was like a rusty kind of like, but I'm so in love with them. I'm gonna be putting one on top of my coffee table But the other thing I love with these vases and what I do with my decor is I move them around. So if I get bored of it in one corner, I could just move it somewhere else. And now I'm like looking around like which other vase could I attack and start painting. So it can be addicting, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully this kind of showed you guys that you can see a vase at a store, think that it's ugly, but you can turn it into something that you would actually buy if it was on the shelf. So hopefully that's what I showed you guys today. I would love to see your DIY if you guys do them. So make sure you guys share it with me. Also, if you're new, thank you for stopping on this video. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. Click the bell so you guys get notified for all of my brand new videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see all of my beautiful babes in my next video.